Good morning, everybody. RV living with the geezer. And I thought I'd catch up on some comments. Look at this shirt. Thought I'd catch up on some comments this morning. Uh, got just a couple of videos there that I haven't responded to. Still pretty busy, even though all the sports sort of ended. Had a lot going on. We had a Halloween. The girls were big into that yesterday. Last night, and then they went on a camping trip over to Great Escape. So I think I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm here by myself. So I know I fed the dogs last night, but yeah, I just got a couple of that one I did Poolville to Peaster. I got that one, and then I did a ride around Peaster and gave you some facts and figures. I got my handy little iPad, and I had to block this window off with these pillows. My pull-down blackout shade broke yesterday, and that's the thing about these RVs. I tell you, it's the little things that just start breaking. This piece of trim fell off. And I'm not moving it around, but they're just not built to live in full time. So everyday wear and tear, they're cheaply built. There's no way around that. So I wish Rusty luck. He's buying another RV, and I wish him luck, especially if he buys a Forest River. I had one. I would never buy another one. No, they're maybe I just got a lemon, but I wish him luck. Hope he gets a better one than I got. But let's get into this stuff here. Oh, that World Series game last night. Wow. I was just rooting for 7 games. So that made me happy the Dodgers won. Tonight I can't pick I don't care who wins. I just want a good close game. An enjoyable game like that. This has been a good World Series. Those two teams are matched up pretty good. All right, Poolville to Peaster. Let's see what we got here on the comments. 12 comments. I sure appreciate these comments here. I get quite a few comments on my videos, and I enjoy it. I'm going to try to keep up better answering them. But this gives me a little video here. So anyway, maybe on Saturdays we'll do this. Chappie's Tiki Bar. Glad to see you are on top of it. That's getting Luna's heartworm pills for her. Yeah. Thank you, Chappie. Crushing it in Florida. Thanks for the ride, Calvin. You're welcome, JJ. Thanks for riding along. Timeline Ranch. Thanks for taking us along for the ride. It's a nice day for it. Yeah, we're finally getting some fall weather. It's feels like fall today. It went from summer to winter for a couple of days. It got down in the 40s, and that's not October and even late October around here. But it's back up in the 50s and 60s with the little rain this morning, which is fine. So that was Timeline. Thank you, Simon. He always makes nice comments on my videos. I appreciate it. Aries World. Hi, Calvin. Yes, the heartworm prevention is really key. A good quality breakfast lasts for a really long time. We love breakfast. A break is good sometimes. I love riding horses. Have a good day, buddy. Oh, boy, that's Chris up in Iowa. And I saw him on that live he did when he came down to San Antonio. Yeah, thank you, Chris. Chappie's Tiki Bar, his second channel, Chappie's Tiki Bar Pizza. Aloha, Geezer. Aloha, Chappie. Todd Saul. I agree about the heartworm medication. I had a dog I love very much. Got heartworms, and the treatment made it very ill. Sarah takes care of the heartworm medication, and I need to check with her and make sure she doesn't let that lapse. Thanks for the reminder. Yeah, it's once a month. And I'm glad it's only once a month because those pills are $15 a piece. So I buy 3 months at a time when I go over there. Thanks, Todd. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Good evening, Calvin. Nice drive and chat. Thank you, Kevin. Appreciate you, buddy. Thelma Hudson, good morning. Those heartworm treatments are very hard on the dogs. They have to be pretty healthy to even be considered to get treated. She's talking about if the dog comes down with them, which my old German Shepherd Ross, he did. And yeah, they treat them with arsenic. We have a place here called Pets that you can get animals spayed and all shots and booster at a very reasonable price. I believe a large dog to get spayed is $65 and cats are $40. Let's see. It's a training establishment for vet techs, and they really give good service. Anything with health care, whether it be people or animal, is always high. That was a nice ride. Thank you. Thanks, Thelma. I think vets are actually now, I think they're higher than doctors. It's pretty expensive, whatever you get done. But, a vet has to be smarter than a doctor because an animal can't tell the vet what's wrong with him, at least when a doctor, a person goes in, my stomach hurts. When you bring a dog in that's sick, the vet has to figure that out on his own. My buddy Dennis, he gave us some information on Poolville. That's where I started this video. Population 2707. That must be the whole rural area around there, because that little town, I don't think in town it has that many. Established early 1880s, named for a large pool of water located just east of town. Notable event, an 8-month drought in 1996 caused fires that destroyed thousands of acres. Oh, wow. Okay, well, thank you, Dennis. Thanks for the info, buddy. Mary Cooper, hi, Calvin. Can't believe you had Luna a year. Yeah, me neither. Yeah, it's been a year. I think I got her like on the 30th of October last year. Time flies for sure. Interesting info on Taylor Sheridan Ranch. I do like some of his series. Yeah, in that video I talked about Taylor Sheridan's ranch being on the other side of Weatherford. Texas lady, nice ranch land down that way. I met the older Tough Cooper father several years ago at the Cowboy Symposium in Lubbock. He was sitting out in a hallway in a wheelchair. A nice fella. Enjoyed the video and ride. Glad Luna is getting her medicine. Yeah, the sad thing about that comment, that was Roy Cooper. And several months ago, right up here in Decatur, it's where they lived, his house burned down and he passed away in that fire. And they're still they're trying to figure out what happened. So yeah, that was a tough loss for the rodeo world. Sure was. Okay, I'm trying to do this fast, guys, so this doesn't get too long because I got another video to do. That was the end of that one. Now we'll do Peaster, Texas, a ride, and some stats. 9 minutes already. Okay, let's get into the comments. I'll quit blabbing. 10 comments. Okay, who's this first one from? Here's Thelma again. Good morning. Well, that game last night was pretty darn good. The last play that took out 2 players was very nice. In the ministry that I'm associated with has a 16-year-old twins that I have watched and participated in their growing up. Well, they are homeschooling, so they play 6-man football. They are the Lions, and last night they played the Titans in Lubbock. The pastor of our group has a 23-year-old autistic nephew, and he's always wanted to play football. So those two teams came together, and he got to play and make a touchdown. I've seen that before on that teams will do that. Yeah, that's really cool. Those young men were so gentle with him. I've watched the video twice. It just does my heart good. Hope your granddaughter's team does well in their games. I never even knew we had a Peaster, Texas. Yeah, thanks for that comment, Thelma. That's great when they teams come together and let a kid do something like that. He'll remember that forever, and they should too. Hellcat Granny, as Rusty says, hi, Speedy. Thank you for the drive, info, and chat. You're welcome, Ms. Hellcat. Hope you're doing well. Chappie's Tiki Bar. Have a great weekend, Calvin. I am. Yeah, I had a burrito this morning. I'm doing A-OK, Chappie. Hiking with Jackie Boy. Nice drive and town information. Yeah, I like going to these little towns and doing a little research ahead of time, sort of interesting. Boondocking with Dennis. Howdy, Calvin. Greyhound Station, pretty cool. Old schoolhouses are interesting. Don't drink and drive. I'll try not to, buddy. No, I don't drink and drive. Greyhound Station, that's where I started that video from in Peaster. It's a real nice, brand new, big, one of those nice convenience stores like the QT's or whatever. And real clean bathrooms. It's over there in Peaster, yeah. Lots of gas pumps, big old open area out there. Terry in a hurry. This is a gal, she lives in her, right now she's traveling all over the country living in her car. She's got a channel, Terry in a hurry. Check her out. Howdy, Calvin. That was a nice drive. Thank you, Terry. Stay safe out there, girl. Alvin Mousseau, nice video. Thank you, Alvin. I hear you commenting. I've heard you commenting on Rusty's videos for years. Speaking of Rusty, wow. I don't know why I was surprised what he did yesterday, but if you haven't seen his video, check it out. Yeah, he's on the move. He's finagling again. Howdy from Rowdy. Thanks for the ride, Pops. You're welcome, young lady. Thanks for your comments. Todd Saw, just an idea, Calvin. It occurred to me that something you might consider, weather permitting, as you go around to these towns to bring Luna, take her for a walk in the local park. Yeah, I've been doing that. Yeah. I didn't take her the other day. But yeah, now that the weather's cooled off, I sure do. He looked up Peaster and found a park in Weatherford. I've walked in that park in Weatherford, Todd, with Blanca. Yeah, that's what I intend on doing. Been waiting for the weather to cool off to start taking Luna. And then the last one here says his name is Corncob. Corncob. RV living with the grackles. I showed some buzzards on that video. I guess that's what he's talking about. They'd found a deer carcass, and yeah. No, those weren't grackles. Those were buzzards. So thank you, corn cob. Speaking of that, today's the first day of that was all the comments. Today was the first day of deer season. 14 minutes, 2 videos. That's not too bad. Okay. I just don't want to make these too long because they take so long to upload. Yeah. Yeah, today's the first day of deer season, so I heard some shots right around daylight. And so this morning I put Dixie, I let her out to go to the bathroom, and then I put her back in the house because it's just like thunder with her. She'll try to take off. she'll find a way to get out. So, yeah, I lost my pull down shade right here. So, yep. I worked on that thing yesterday. I tried to fix it. I couldn't figure it out. So I got it gorilla taped up there. We'll see how long that holds. All right, guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, I got Texas and Vanderbilt on right now. And then tonight is Game 7. So I'll be watching me some good baseball for the last game of the year. Sad to say. Using this little tripod that my son and Stephanie gave me, it works great for these. Yeah. So I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Have a great weekend. I might cook something and do a little video tonight. I don't know. I got a deal on some. Well, I won't tell you what it is. That way you'll have to watch. We'll talk to you later. Adios, guys. Stay positive. I know it's hard right now, but stay positive. Bye-bye.